believe you were supposed to be here about 20 minutes ago. You are the trainee, right? No, I don't want to know your name. I'm just going to refer to you as trainee. It doesn't matter what your name is. Today your name is trainee, okay? Right. Is this your first day here in this library? Well, I would figure you would know that. Okay. Well, I haven't been here this week. This is my first day this week, so I wouldn't know if it was or not. Okay, great. Well, we have something that we have to work on today. I'm going to tell you what it is if you'll give me one hot minute, okay? We had a little incident here earlier this morning before you dragged yourself in here late. Somebody's little rugrat got into a cart of books that were being returned. They were pulled from the depository out there. And apparently he had been eating a giant sugar daddy. Do you know what a sugar daddy is? I'm not talking about the person who funds your wardrobe. I mean the candy. Well, this little ankle biter snowflake of a child got into my books and covered them in caramel, sticky caramel, all over my books. And now we're going to have to clean the books. I'm going to have to remove the caramel from the books before we check them in. Okay, so I'm going to need you to help me with that. You think you can handle that? Great. So, we have these books, and they're sticky because of this child. And when I had the nerve to say something to his mother had her own little fit and said that I was cramping his style. I was hampering his expressive something. I don't know. She muttered something as I shooed her out the door. And then I had to call Olaf in here because then she tried to come back in and said that she was going to call her attorney and have me sued for having them removed from the premises. It's been a horrible day. So I don't need any trouble out of you. What is it? Well, can you read? It says cleaner. This is cleaner. It's right. I have no idea what it is, actually. I don't know. It comes in a big gallon-sized jug, and the janitor provides it. Is it gluten-free? What planet are you from? What difference does it make? Look, we need to clean the books, okay? I don't know what's in here. I don't care. You may get eyebrow cancer from it. I don't know. Library science is not for the faint of heart. So you can look at this kind of like boot camp. I mean, if you can't cut it, now would be the time to find that out before you are really in the trenches, like I am every day. No, I normally don't dress this way. We had the memo that went out last week that since today is Valentine's Day, we had to dress in a charming and endearing manner, preferably in red or pink, which obviously you did not get the memo. What are you wearing? I mean, seriously, you have that look like either you have lots of money or you have no money. Have you ever noticed that with people's clothing? It's like your outfit you either pulled it out of a gutter or you paid a couple $1,000s for that outfit. There really is no in between. Well, it's none of my business, I guess. But I might recommend that you dress a little more conservatively in the future. We don't like for people to dress too extravagantly here. You're wearing navy blue with black. You're really pushing some boundaries here. Yes, may I help you? Get out of the way. Yes, ma'am. We do. No, you do not need a key. If you just go back. Well, ma'am, if you tried to get into the restroom and the door was locked, that probably means there's someone in there. Okay, so just go back and wait. No, I'm sorry. My magic wand isn't here today. I can't make the person get out, so you're just gonna have to wait. Okay, yes, even you. Yeah, you're not special. So go back over there and wait for them to come out. Wonderful. So today we're cleaning books. Okay? So, actually, if you'll go over there and get the cart, there's a bottle of cleaner over there just like this. Yeah, and there's a rag like this. Yours won't have, there's actually a little bit of chocolate on yours. So you're gonna have to either go to the janitor and get another rag, or just try not to smear chocolate on there, because we don't need caramel and chocolate. We're trying to make it better, not worse. Well, the chocolate is something I had to clean up. See, when I came in this morning, Olaf, the security guard, saw how I was dressed, and I guess maybe it's not typical. It's not the way I normally look. Although I am a very festive and delightful person, I don't think he's ever seen me dressed in red before. Typically I wear brown, lots of brown. Beige when I'm feeling especially wild. And he saw my red blouse and my red earrings and my red glasses, and he lost all control over his senses, and he ran out, literally ran out of the building. And he came back with a Snickers bar with a red shoelace tied around it, and he offered it to me, and he said, I want you to have this for Valentine's Day. And I didn't know what to say. I wasn't exactly sure what to say to that. I don't encourage that sort of thing. I don't encourage flirting or, delightful behavior or any of that stuff. So I said thank you, and then I gave it to the janitor, and then the janitor stood over there and ate it and wiped his mouth on your rag, so I'm sorry about that. So you're just gonna have to work around that. Anyway, it's time to clean some books. Do you think you can handle that? Or is that too advanced for you? I know it's really technical and complicated. Just do the best you can. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, my scanner's not working. Yes, what? What now? What? Okay, what you do, look at your sprayer, pick up the bottle, look at the bottle. Now, on the nozzle, right here, this is called a nozzle. You have to twist it, okay? And the more you twist it, and twist it to the left, it loosens it up, and to the right, it tightens it. You're just gonna have to adjust it to your own preference. If it's dripping, it's probably too loose. So you're just gonna have to, don't make a mess, please. Okay? Can you do this one simple thing, or do I need to give you something different to do? Okay, just do that. Oops. Ah. Yes, sir. Over here. Ooh, look. I'm over here. What are you doing? I'm sorry, do you know where you are? Right. Just checking. What can I do for you, sir? Not that I know of. No, sir. What? I don't mean to be nosy, but what do you need old phone books for? No, we don't keep old phone books here. We don't catalog stuff like. Why would we do that? Why would we waste shelf space on that? No, we don't have old phone books. I'm sorry. I can't think of anywhere that you could get old phone books. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Maybe ask for something a little less stupid next time. Yes. No, thank you. Oh my God, it's disgusting. Express yourself. Certainly expressed yourself sufficiently. Ugh, nasty. Oh, you're a chatty kind of person, aren't you? Oh my goodness. Oh, lucky me. What, dear? Trainee, look, I know this is hard to tell by looking at me, but I'm really not the chatty type. Okay. Can you just wipe the books down? Really, you have at least what, 30 books there? And how he managed to completely coat all of them in sticky caramel goo, I don't know. But if you would just concentrate on that, okay? There's really nothing about my life that you need to know. You can go the rest of your life just fine without knowing any details about me, okay? Thank you. Really. No, thank you. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ask you to keep your voice down, okay? Just remember where you are, okay? You are in a library. And I know nobody has manners anymore, but in my library, I appreciate it if people could keep it down to just a silent, sort of a muted scream, okay? If you could just keep it to a dull roar, that would be good, okay? Thank you. Ma'am. Ma'am. Yeah, that's great that you have a cell phone. I'm really happy for you. The thing is, the purpose the purpose of a phone is to eliminate the need to yell. You know, when you have two people who are separated by a great distance, we no longer need to yell or scream to be heard. That's the beauty of the telephone. So you have it up to your ear. The speaker is literally this far from your face. You don't need to yell into it. I know it's the miracle of modern technology. You don't need to yell. So Bernard, I hear you're speaking with Bernard, and I'm sorry to hear about his back trouble. Yeah, he sounds like he's in a lot of pain. Look, you don't have to yell at Bernard. Bernard's already got enough problems. Okay? You don't need to yell at him. Okay, he can hear you just fine without screaming. And I know everyone here in my library would appreciate it if you would stop that. Alright. Thank you. Well, no, typically I don't allow people to use phones in here, but I'm willing to overlook it unless we're really busy. What's that? Now, don't worry about categorizing and scanning the books right now. Mainly, I'm just concerned about getting the ick off the. If you can just get the sticky stuff off, that would be a big help. Yeah. What? Do I have a date for Valentine's Day? I do. February 14th. Yeah. Well, I hadn't planned on asking you. Do you want me to ask? Well, alright then. Do you have a date? Oh, isn't that wonderful? Well, I would continue listening, but I don't really care. So if you would, trainee, just clean the books. Thank you. I've worn my red. I appear charming and delightful today. I am very endearing in my outfit. I have fulfilled my requirements for Valentine's Day. Well, I'm very happy for you that you find it to be a very wonderful holiday. That's great. How nice for you. Oh, well, that sounds wonderful. Oh, oh, 2 dozen roses. Oh, nice. Well, that sounds great. Okay, and I bet you could clean those books even faster if you weren't burdened with speaking with me. Just a thought. Yes, sir. May I help you? Let me see. Where did you get these? In the back with the DVDs? The audiobooks. These don't belong with the audiobooks. Oh. Oh. I see. Oh, you want to check them out? Well, you want to check them out right now? Like, you don't want to come back in like a week and check them out? Because I'm thinking you might want a week to think about it. No, I was not aware that we had these. So this is the Bob Ross Seascape collection and the Barnes collection. We have 26 episodes of The Joy of Painting here on DVD. And you want to check these out. Sir, I'm sorry to tell you that we have a 7-day waiting period for anything by Bob Ross. Right, it's kind of like, when you want to purchase a firearm, there's a waiting period. We don't have to do a background check, but you need to think it through, because these can be dangerous if you're operating heavy equipment. You have to use these very carefully. They're very powerful. You don't want to be doing anything that requires concentration while you're watching this. So what I'm going to need you to do is, come here. Scan in your card right here. There you go. Now what I'll do is, I will go over your information, and if you'll just come back in 7 days, I should have these back in here. I should have these ready for you by then, okay? Alright, just give us 7 days. Okay, then you can come check these out. Okay, wonderful. I will keep them over here. In fact, to make sure they're extra safe, I'm going to stick them in my purse right now, so I know that no one will take them. So when you come back, if you're approved, they'll be ready for you, okay? Great, thank you so much. No, thank you so much. Okay, no, that's all. That's all. Bye-bye. You can leave now. Bye. Okay. It's going to be a good Valentine's Day after all. And the trainee is still talking about her plans. Can I say something? I'm very happy for you. I'm glad that it's going to be a night to remember for you. You do know, though, that St. Valentine was eventually imprisoned, beaten, stoned, and beheaded. Yeah, but Hallmark didn't tell you that, did they? So you enjoy that steak dinner tonight, okay? Whatever gave you that idea? No, I love Valentine's Day. It's just such a delightful holiday, and I love hearing all about it in great detail from trainees. Yes, ma'am. No, I don't have a charger for your phone. Is this your home? Do you live here? Why would I have a charger for your phone? And an outlet? Ma'am, you're going to have to go take care of that yourself, okay? This is a library. I can check out books for you. I can help you find magazines. I can help you find resources. I will not charge your phone for you, okay? So take your dead phone and go deal with that. Maybe if you didn't shout at it all day long, it wouldn't be dead. You ever thought about that? I'm just saying you're a little shouty. You're one of those shouty people. And shouty people don't really belong in the library, so. Okay, thank you. And see, that's what you need to understand about me. I don't have time in my life for a boyfriend or a husband. I don't. I have no time. I have no desire. I have no resources in my life for that. I lead a very full life. Thank you very much. Something I need to remind Olaf of so I don't get any more Snickers bars. Who only knows where he found a red shoelace? Where do you even buy red shoelaces? How do you run out and find one? I don't... What kind of life does this man live? No, the truth is, I devote most of my time to fan dancing. This is not a joke. I don't know why you're laughing. No, you don't need to apologize, but I wasn't being funny. I don't joke. I know this is only your first day. I guess eventually you'll figure that out. I don't joke. I'm certainly not going to joke about these sticky books. This is just one of the things of working in a library that you have to get used to. Sometimes you have to do these types of things. And it's not always pleasant. You know, library science isn't as exciting as some people think it is. It's a lot of day-to-day drudgery. Well, of course you can go to the restroom. This is an elementary school. Just, there's a lady waiting, so you may have to wait. You don't have to ask for we're all adults. You don't have to ask for permission. Scurry away. Flee before me. Yes, may I help you? What are they now? Comic? Oh, comic books. Aren't you a little old for comic books? What are you, like 40? Oh, you're looking for a specific type, so wow. If we have any comic books, go downstairs, go down the steps, and make a right. And you'll find a little room in there, and you'll find a set of shelves in there, and there might be some comics in there. Yeah, and while you're down there, there are some seats. It's like a study room. You might want to sit and rethink some stuff, like your outfit for starters. You still dress like you're 12 and you're looking for comic books. You know what? Why don't you just take some time, sit down there, it's nice and quiet, and evaluate your life. Okay, and if you find comics, that's great, but if not, use the opportunity to evaluate the choices you've made with your life. Yeah. Well, it's your opinion. Yeah, down there. Down the steps. I have nothing for you. Just... There's no soap in the bathroom. Well, did you wash your hands? Okay, don't touch anything. Go find the janitor. I can't remember his name. Go find the Mr. Janitor dude, trainee, and tell him that we need soap. Okay? Well, you're just going to have to go ask. Okay? That's what you're here for. I've already done my stint as a trainee. I don't fetch soap. That's your job. Yes, ma'am. May I help you? I am not aware of any knitting group meeting here today. Let me look at my... okay, well, in the community room... No, we do have some smokers meeting in there. I mean, they're not going to be smoking in there. And then after that, it's like a quitting smoking support group. I don't know. Either that or they get together and talk about how great smoking is. I'm not involved in that. I just, sometimes I help coordinate the reservations. So they're coming in at 11. Now, okay. What time is your group supposed to be here? No, no, after that we have the Bublick group. Bublick. It's people who are addicted to popping the bubble in the plastic bubble wrap. The Bublick group is coming in after the smokers. So it doesn't look like we have any knitting groups here today. Are you sure you're in the right place? Because sometimes people schedule stuff at the church down the street. No, we'll not call them. You can take your little balls of yarn, you can walk over there. Just pity pat on across the street and go check. But you're not meeting here today unless you're having trouble with smoking or popping bubble wrap. Okay? I don't like it when the Bublick people come because one of them always brings a roll of bubble wrap. They go to Office Depot or something and they buy one of those big rolls and they sit in there and just pop it. Drives me absolutely crazy. I would rather come with you to the knitting group to get away from these people. But I have to rent the room to them because it's a community service, like a public service. I knew this isn't your problem, ma'am. I'm sorry. It just brings out the worst in me when the Bublick people come. I would much rather listen to a bunch of old ladies like you talk about knitting. You know, at least that's quiet. But anyway, walk your little self over there and see if they have anything going on at the church, because I'd be willing to bet that all your little friends are over there. Okay? But you're not meeting here today, so you're just wasting my time. So just go to the church. Okay? Oh, great, you got soap. Wonderful. What a relief. Did you actually use it? Did you wash your nasty hands? I'm going to be going myself shortly. Because heaven knows I have enough layers of caramel and kid stickiness on me. Ugh. It's disgusting. Yes, I think we've established that it's disgusting. You don't need to keep saying it. I've already said it, so. Got me all distracted. Oh, Olaf. Hello. I would love to have lunch with you. Unfortunately, I can't. I have to help. I have to help that lady right there. The lady going out the door. Right. She's looking for a knitting group, and I have to go help her. So unfortunately, I cannot eat lunch with you today. Oh, potted meat and Vienna sausages. Yeah, I really hate to turn that down, but unfortunately, I cannot do that. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you. The candy bar was wonderful. Yes, thank you. It was very nice. Thank you. What? Oh, he's gone back to his little cave or wherever he stays when I don't need him. Well, no, normally you don't see security in a library, but this library is a little different. We often have problems. We have very belligerent customers in here sometimes. I don't really know why they're so bad in this store. Ma'am, I have already told you you cannot charge your phone in here, okay? No, put those back. Put them back. Put them back. They don't belong to you. Okay? Gather up your stuff and your phone and go away. Okay? You don't get to charge your phone in here. Go home and do that. If you're not here to check out a book or whatever, if all you need to do is talk on the phone, then you need to go home. Okay? Shoo. Oh, you got all the books done. Excellent. That was very fast. Okay, well, what you can do then is go back into the supply room, if you would, please, and straighten up back there. Oh, I understand you want to leave to go out to dinner with your husband and all that, but you need to finish your work here first. Okay. So go clean up the stock room, and then I guess you can go. And look out for the roaches. Yeah, they're starting to fight back. They're forming packs, so just be prepared, okay? Yeah, don't turn your back on them. Maybe she'll fare better than the last trainee back there. God rest her soul. Yes, may I help you? I'm afraid I'll have to come show you where that is. Okay, I think the directions are too complicated for you to follow. Which eye do I need to look at? This one. Okay, I'll look over here. I'm gonna have to show you where that is, because I think you'll just get confused if I try to tell you. Okay? So, let me come around there and I'll walk you over there.